today we're going to get stoked because we're at Stoked Bee Farm. Here we are today, and this is where we're at.
It's a blessed adventure.
And this is a big step for me because I was chased one time when I was young by a massive amount of bees, stung all over the place. And I've always been scared of bees ever since. But this intrigued me to learn about them, and just very interested in seeing it. So I'm doing pretty good, I have to say.
So we're going to take you along as we go check out the bees. So
yeah,
we're starting the smoker here at the Stoked Beekeeping. So what is all that? Is this sawdust? Is that pellets too?
so this is
Oh, that's Traeger
Traeger
pellets.
chips, yep. And cardboard.
You can see that down in there. So this is, I won't use names. All set up
We're
here.
ready.
This is a single queen hive. And we're probably going to skip this top box just because that's their like food box, and there's not really anything going on in there yet. We've had a really crappy summer. And that is really bad for bees because all of our flowers are super, super late blooming. And then the bees can't even forage when it's raining anyways, because they do not, like, when it's raining, these raindrops just take the bees out. Alright, so this capped over stuff that they're walking on is called brood, and that is developing bee larvae. And it looks like these are mostly workers. Not seeing any drones on here. These are all the females.
How do you tell the difference?
Does anybody want to try holding a frame?
Sure.
So you're just gonna hold these little notches right here. Don't drop it. If you want to be done holding it, just let me know and I'll take it from you right away. And I can take pictures too if anyone wants to do like group photos. I can take them and send them to you.
Very nice. Excellent technique.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool to get that up close look.
How long does it take them to build that out?
A couple weeks if they're starting fresh. We reuse frames and comb so that they don't have to start over. Got it. Does anybody else want to try holding it?
Yeah. I mean, this way you can look up close because, you know, you got your screen on, so it's kind of cool.
A lot more. Maybe like probably 4 or 5 more frames. So if anyone doesn't want to do it right this second and wait a minute, you can.
So the ones that are capped over.
So on this, that's brood. That's the developing bee larva.
Lynn's
Probably hold on to the top of that too, just in case. Not the best.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna pull a couple more frames. Keep looking for the queen. That is the third time this summer that I've had a bee accidentally fly straight directly into my eyeball. So you can see quite a few of these bees have little yellow things on them, and they're called pollen pants. And so that's how, when they take pollen back into their hive, that's how they carry it. It's stuck on their little legs. Really cute. They look like they have sweatpants on.
Little pouches.
So they take it.
Trying to see
They
where
take
he
it
went
in.
to.
Here's one
Get it?
right
Here.
here.
Oh,
yeah.
It's got pollen pants on.
Where did that go? You
There's
get
some
in there.
better ones on this side
On
too.
this side.
They hit a little bit.
There's one. Here's a good one with some pollen pants.
This is
pollen pants. The green helps contrast so you can really see it.
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Like hive mentality.
The way she smokes them, they all start going back down inside.
How do we know that they know that they die?
The
If they
smoke
use them.
simulates a forest fire, and it also, what was the other part of it?
Blocks pheromones.
It blocks pheromones, so they all want to go down and start eating the honey down inside, and so that's when there's a forest fire. They go down inside the hive and hibernate, and
So you
they
have,
said they get honey drunk.
you have 2 pink marks on that crate. So does that mean there's only one queen bee at a time?
I have to figure out where. Oh, there he goes. Where'd he go? Oh, that's
So they're like,
waggling.
you take the highway
That
out,
little-
make a left, and then there's.
That little wiggle. Where's it? Oh, there he is, doing the wiggle dance right in the middle. It's called waggling, wiggling, whatever she's.
Waggle dance.
Waggle dance. It's identifying where a good source of food is.
Top box.
Oh, right there with
There's
that
the
red
queen.
top on it.
Okay, where did she go?
Oh, I just saw
Right
her.
there.
Alright, I lost her
There you go.
again.
She's like, y'all are not.
Oh, there she is. She's right there.
Anyways, yeah, so they make a mandibular secretion called royal jelly. All larva is fed that, but the ones that they randomly select are fed only royal jelly, which changes the physiology of
you get a
them
good picture?
completely.
So they can just
Up at the
decide
top here.
it's time for a new queen.
Yep, pretty much. And if she's
She's fast.
infertile, right? If she's infertile, that means she's only laying drone larvae. And then, yeah, and that's bad because they need workers, not drones.
That's the queen.
So
This queen's name is Cardi B. We have a Beyonce queen as well.
Sure.
Cardi B. I gotta remember that.
Do
Cardi
they have
B.
stingers, the queens?
The queens do, but they only use them to sting other queens, and they are more similar to a wasp stinger. So she can use her stinger more than once, and it won't rip anything out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. That is pretty neat. You see it? It's red dot on it.
So they'll take a bunch of flower nectar, bring it back, and then they regurgitate it into comb, and it looks kind of similar. So they'll put it in here, and it's liquid, and it stays liquid for a while until it gets more dehydrated. And then once it gets to that state of dehydration, they're ready to cap it over. And then so yeah, I think I mentioned this earlier. Flower nectar is 80% water content, and then by the end of it, when they're capping it over, it is down to 17% water content. And it looks very similar to the brood. You can tell a difference. The brood is like darker and has like a little bit of like roundness to it, but yeah. And if they had more food right now, or any, I would have you guys stick your fingers in it and try honey straight out of the frames. Because it's really quite a bit of food in there when we harvest.
So you said at the end of August you do a harvest?
Yep.
I mean the honey harvest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And if we do really well and have like way super lot of honey, then we can do it pre-harvest in July, like mid to late July.
how do you do it? What do you do?
So we do it a couple different ways. You can use bee escapes, or you can just kind of go in and be kind of silly about it. Say this was capped over fully with honey. You take this frame and you shake it over, and it's not like aggressive shaking, it's like one good like shake into the hive and they all come off. And then my job, that's what James does, and then when it comes to harvest, my job is to be handed the frame, and then we use these things called bee brushes. They kind of look like paint brushes. They have really soft bristles that you just like really gently swipe off the other bees into the hive, and then there shouldn't be hardly any bees on it anymore. And we put them in the boxes like this and take them, and then we bring them into the shop and uncap them. We've got an uncapping machine that I don't like to use because it misses spots and I have to go over it anyways. So you can also use a little like needler and go through and scrape the top off, the cappings off. And then we put it in an extractor, which spins it around, spins these frames around really fast, and then whips the honey out. Yeah, and then it's all collected in the bottom of that, and then we pour it out, filter it out of the extractors into buckets, and that's it. And then we bottle it. It's completely raw, unpasteurized. We don't do anything to it.
So this is the storage trailer that the bees get put into in the winter time, and they work with red lights with them so that they're not encouraged to fly around much, and they have heaters in there. Also, all this mess you're seeing right here, they had a bear, kept coming back and really tore up a lot of their beehives, their stuff, just kept getting into everything, they said. So really messed them up for a while. So I did good. I only got nervous when I felt them buzzing in my ear. So I think what do you call it when you overstep a fear? So I really feel like I just accomplished a little something. That was very, very interesting. Hope you enjoyed it too.
So now we're trying the fireweed honey.
Which is supposed to be like the best.
Talk up, sweetie.
That's the best honey.
Let's see. Let me get a good close up look. Oh, you was too fast.
Oh.
The best honey.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
I mean, it's just some.
Look there, that's fireweed. Mm. I'm wearing the fireweed.
Thank you.
So this is the wildfire honey.
I haven't been
Getting
getting
it
good
on the
honey. I thought I got good
wildflower.
honey.
Yeah, tasting it off the. So coming out, coming in fresh. Look at there.
Like as daily to get the benefits as
This
like
is
a
the Manuka
teaspoon
honey.
or a tablespoon, or
You
you
guys are
can
right in the sun. Not
like
good.
directly target stuff on specific days. You got a
Oh wow,
cold.
look at that, this creamy.
You can heal strep throat with it, cure strep throat with it in 2 days.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Like a brightness?
Look at there.
Yeah. Like it kind
Awesome.
of like opens up in your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spill this one.
It's super unique taste. A lot of people, it's like so James has family in New Zealand, so it's still like family business. His uncle has a Manuka farm of like 2,000 hives, and Manuka is made out of tea tree, and it has about 1 million medicinal benefits. It's antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial. You can use it as a topical ointment to treat like cuts and burns. They actually use it in hospitals. You can use it to treat gangrene, MRSA, cystic fibrosis, ulcerative colitis, IBS, Crohn's, acne, gingivitis. You can use it on your hair. You can make a face mask. Yeah, lots and so many different uses.
So which one do they use for PTSD?
So beekeeping is used for PTSD. So it, there's a program called Hives for Heroes that gets veterans involved in beekeeping, and like having something to take care of and something that's really immersive to do is really helpful. And then also the like vibrations are healing. They also have spots where you can go lay on a bed that has beehives under it, and like they're not flying around, but the vibration and it's healing.
Wow.
We hope you enjoyed our visit to the Stoked Bee Farm and hope you have a better understanding of where your honey comes from. It was a fabulous visit for us and a way for my wife to overcome a long childhood fear. So we're glad you follow along with us, If you haven't subscribed yet, push that subscribe button so you can be notified when we post our next video. Please leave us a comment. Share us with your family and friends, and we greatly appreciate all of you that watch. Thanks a lot from Noel's Blessed Adventures, and have a very blessed day.